How's it going, everyone? This is Javita. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I apologize. There may be a post on the Boundless Forums detailing why if you are exceptionally curious, but for now we're going to do a quick video on the different forms of trading. The concept for this video was suggested by EnisledLady. If you have any ideas you would like turned into a video, drop a comment on this video or message me on the Boundless Forums. The most basic and riskiest form of trading is simply throwing the items on the ground. This can be accomplished by right-clicking on any item and clicking the drop button. If you are trying to throw down something inside of a smart stack, you'll first need to open the smart stack and then right-click on the item/stack that you want to throw down. This is good for trading with new players that are unfamiliar with the trading system and for when you are disinterested in receiving anything in return. In the near future, this will be further simplified by simply dragging and dropping the item outside of the user interface, as this feature is already implemented on the testing servers. Next up, we have player-to-player trading. This is done by pressing the interaction button on a player and waiting for them to accept the trade request. If somebody's trying to trade with you, the request will be shown in the chat area and you will only need to press the activate on them to accept. The trade system mirrors most MMOs in that items and coins can be dragged and dropped into the trade sections. Each player must first agree upon the trade and then wait for a 3-second countdown, during which either party can cancel the trade if they notice something wrong. After the countdown, the items will trade places and your new items can be dragged and dropped into your inventory or shift-clicked into it. It is important to note if you simply close the trade window without moving the items into your inventory, it may appear like your items have disappeared. However, after a few minutes or a relog, they will reappear in your inventory. This seems to be related to some sort of lag between what is actually in your inventory and what the user interface is showing. Finally, to support player-operated shops, we have the buying and selling plinths. These allow for trading to occur even when one of the players is offline. The downside is that trading is limited to trading with coins and that they are subject to a 10% tax. Each plinth, generally speaking, can only be set up to buy or sell one type of item at a time. The few exceptions to this rule are the items that can smart stack together, such as the different types of wood, stone, and metal. Once the desired items are placed into the plinth, you can switch to the Prices tab and set the price for buying or selling according to the plinth used. For things that smart stack together, you can set individual prices for each item, so you could set up one plinth to buy or sell all the different types of ore, each at a different price. For buying plinths, there is an extra option for match tint, so if you want to buy a particular color of wood, you could have it match not only the type, but the color as well, or you could leave it unchecked and players will be able to sell any color of that type of wood. Although you should know that there has been a bug related to match tint preventing items from being sold to the buying plinths, so this might be something to avoid, or maybe have a friend check and see if it's working correctly. Also, when setting up a buying plinth, be sure to add coins under the budget tab according to how many items you would like to purchase. Once the trading has occurred, then the coin/acquisitions are available under the respective tabs in the plinth. A side note about taxes is that the seller, when setting up their selling plinths, cannot see the tax that's being applied to their items. So the price paid is always 10% higher than the price that was actually set. Rounding rules do not apply to taxes, so if the price is under 10, no tax will be charged. Likewise, when selling items to a buying plinth, the seller cannot see the tax that's being charged. However, they will see it reflected in the coins they receive. So if they sell 100 coins worth of goods, then they will only receive 90 coins. For selling plinths, taxes are charged on a per item basis. However, buying plinths, the tax is applied to the shopping cart rather than per item. In other words, if you buy 100 items from a selling plinth for 1 coin each, no tax will be charged. However, if you sell 100 items to a buying plinth for 1 coin each, then you will pay 10 coins in tax and receive only 90 coins. Optionally, you could sell 9 things at a time, and by keeping the cart total under 10 for each transaction, you could avoid the taxes. I myself am guilty of this practice, however it is a quite tedious exercise when selling large quantities. Taxes aside, if you're interested in leveling your trading skill, it is important to note that trading experience is gained only from buying from selling plinths. Interestingly enough, if the price is set to 0, the player will still gain experience. Experience is awarded based off of number of item stacks rather than quantity of items, so a smart stack of hammers will give the same experience as a smart stack of rocks. Anyway, that should wrap this video up quite nicely. I'm currently working on another one of EnisledLady's suggestions concerning tactics to deal with wildlife. It is my hope to continue making YouTube videos with increased regularity and eventually expand into other areas such as streaming. To facilitate this, I've made some fairly drastic adaptations and optimizations of my workflow to allow for mobile editing in response to my recent life changes. However, life is uncertain, eat dessert first. As always, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down in the comments. Until next time, peace.